In this example, we will sketch the graph of the function y equals x squared plus 4x plus 5. Remember, to graph a quadratic, we need to find the most important points first: the y-intercept, the x-intercepts, and the vertex. To get the y-intercept, we need to look when x equals 0, which gives us that y equals 0 squared, which is 0, plus 4 times 0, which is also 0, plus 5, which is 5. So we get x equals 0 and y equals 5, the point 0, 5. What about the x-intercept? To find the x-intercept, we look when y is 0. Given the equation, 0 equals x squared plus 4x plus 5. And we can solve this using the quadratic formula. If you would like to see the steps of the quadratic formula done out, click the purple link now. In doing the quadratic formula, we find that there are no real solutions. So our graph has no x-intercepts, which is different from not knowing the x-intercepts at all. We now know that our graph never crosses the x-axis. Finally, what about the vertex? Here, we can find the x value of the vertex h with our formula negative b over 2a, which in this case is negative 4 over 2 times 1, which is negative 4 over 2, or negative 2. So we get that the x value of the vertex h is negative 2. But what about the y value of the vertex, k? Remember, since we know the x value of our function, we can find the y value by evaluating at that point. So k is our function evaluated at h, which in this case is our function evaluated at negative 2. Evaluating our function at negative 2, we have negative 2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 plus 5, which comes out to 1. So we get that our vertex is when h is negative 2 and k is 1. Or in other words, the point negative 2, 1. And now that we have all of our points, we can sketch our graph, starting with scaling our axes. Here, our biggest y value is 5 and our biggest x value is negative 2. So we'll pick a scale that nicely fits these numbers in our window. Now, we can plot the y-intercept at 0, 5 and the vertex at negative 2, 1. Now, we don't have too many points to work with, but we know the general shape of our parabola. And we know that it's symmetric across the vertex. Here, that's the line x equals negative 2. Here's where it'll be really important to start with the side where we have most points. In this case, we have at least 2 points on the right-hand side. So we can draw the parabola that has vertex at negative 2, 1 and goes through the point 0, 5. And now that we know what our right-hand side looks like, the left-hand side is going to be a mirror image across our line of symmetry. So we have the graph y equals x squared plus 4x plus 5.